guys, welcome to today's Big Brother Over the Top updates and spoilers. Our house guests of the day are Krista Patton and Kathy Thornburg. Thank you guys so much for your support. You're awesome. And if you guys want to be house guests today, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. All right, so guess what? Justin's still not talking to Jason or Chrissy. Is anyone surprised? But you know what? He's getting a little desperate here because the only people he's been talking to are Morgan, himself, and the live feedsters via the cameras. So he's getting a little desperate. So he started talking to Monty the dummy. So he's all like, "Dirty Monty, here in the flesh." He told Monty he forgives him. He picked up the dummy's hand and gave it a high five. That was a lot of fun. And then the fun was over. So the house guests found out that the final competition isn't happening until today, as in Tuesday. They thought maybe it could be Monday or something, and they're like, hey, when's this gonna happen? And then the suitcases showed up, so they were all hopeful that it would be Monday night, but no, Tuesday night. So Justin was pissed because he's like waiting around for this. He's not talking to anyone really, and he's like, what am I supposed to do until then? Right? Give him a freaking activity, man. So Chrissy and Jason were helping Morgan study some more, blah, 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 blah. Like I said yesterday and the day before and the day before that, Morgan has a pretty good grasp on the days of the season and all the events and everything. So if it's something to do with that, I definitely see her beating Justin. But then there was something interesting last night. It seems like Jason may have some HOH remorse. I don't know. He's like, did I make a mistake picking Chrissy to go to the final three? Because she did this like whole walkthrough of her game yesterday. And she was like explaining all of her moves or like things that she thought were her moves. I don't know. But she was going through, you know, every decision that she was part of or whatever. And she's really trying to sell herself as this, like, strategic mastermind. Were we watching the same season? Okay, but anyway, Jason is now worried that Chrissy has been selling this all season in the diary room. He's like, has she been trashing me in the DR? I mean, he talked to the cameras about this multiple times yesterday, so it's definitely bothering him. So then he's thinking, like, maybe I don't really have a shot against Chrissy. Maybe I should have taken Morgan to the final three. But then he's like, well, I'm not sure how the sisters twist was received by the feedsters. Maybe they liked it. Maybe they're big Morgan fans. And maybe now I'm just playing for third place. So he's getting really paranoid about that. He's freaking out. But Jason's got, like, all the alumni and everything and, like, all the fans that he came in with behind him. So, like, honestly, I don't think he's got anything to worry about. But he's, you know, freaking out a little bit. And he's like, has Chrissy been talking crap about me? Like, what's going on here? So, today, the feeds were messed up. They keep resetting to midnight, which is no fun. BB, you need to fix it because there's actually something happening tonight. At 8 p.m. Eastern, they are having the final, like, recap episode of the season. And then following that, Morgan and Justin will be facing off. I hope it's, like, right after and not, like, an hour later. I want it right away. Please. Give that to us, please. But that competition, that's it for the season. One person's going to stay and one is going to go. So we will know who our final three is. They're going to plead their cases tomorrow night. And then Thursday night, we're donezo. So let me know who you guys are rooting for in tonight's competition. And until tomorrow, much love.